Splendid. And yet, I have this picture in my head of you tossing and turning in the middle of the night, thinking strange. Is this my will, or is it the worms? But you have no answer, and no way of knowing. The good thing is, though, there's only one little voice you really should listen to. Mine. See you soon.
Oh, hi.
Ну и распечатки вообще.
Last night's best bargains right here.
You're heading into the towers, are you? Good.
Nice to see a friendly face come out the shadow.
Я вас все ворую, да?
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest.
What I won't do.
Да.
Still won't speak. Just keeps going.
Nothing of use on his person.
His original writ of duty, signed by Eld.
He must know something. I don't suppose you found a way into the towers. Isabel cleared this place, and he just appeared. We think he's staying at the inn when the curse fell, which means beggars belief. Hopefully, he'll come round. Tell us
Дайте
something
здесь
useful about
красиво.
getting through the shadows. Wouldn't we all? I'm not even sure he's fully... Unfortunately, I won't be here when he comes around. The council sent a
Да
carrier...
хорошо, да заткнись ты!
Named Geit, a counselor with considerable influence on Balduran.
Срать мне. Так, лагерь. Апельсин. А, куда? Апельсин.
You wish to speak? We must find Thaniel. He's the... But if we can find him, we can break the curse. If you learn anything, Olivia, don't worry. If you find something...
Это почему не могу тебя взять-то, еб... не понял.
A blushing apple begging to be plucked? Raphael's angling for the girl's soul. We should at least try. The girl's as bold as a lamb cavorting in a lion's den. But I think she's clever enough to flee before the jaws close. One way or another, she'll see there's no winning Raphael's game. And she'll walk away. Then Raphael collects another trophy. And you've seen what happens when a bound soul reaches for freedom. I can't imagine what cruel penance Moll would pay if she were ever to resist that fell bastard. Then we know our mission. All roads converge at moonrise. I was 11 when the Councillor spotted and slayed an assassin who stalked father from the shadows. I was 13 when she brought word of a goblin warband advancing on Rivington. Her keen scouting saved 100 lives that day. The Councillor's loyalty to my father is beyond question. She's as steady as Tyr's heartbeat, as upstanding as the Sword Mountains. Father's at Moonrise Towers, and we need to save him.
Да-да-да.
They want violence, they want control, they want Baldur's Gate. Who better than Grand Duke Ravengard to surrender it? Who better than the commander of the Flaming Fist to dismantle its defenses? They will infect him, and the city's guardian will become its ruin, unless we put a stop to it. We can't and we won't. The shadows be damned. How can I help?
Just like best bargains, right here.
Flame colour. That's your name, isn't it? Art colour? I'm Fistula.
Nathaniel and me climbing up a tree.
We need you, sir. One of our own's been taken, a Grand Duke. You might know something that could help us bring him back. We found him out in the shadows, just wandering. Nothing survives out there for long. Don't know how he made it, or where he came from.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell, yet it has not broken.
Really? Could you bring him here? You'd be glad of the help, wouldn't you, sir? You hear me, don't you, sir? You might not be able to answer, but a century locked inside a Sharan curse will do things to a man. But you're not alone, sir. We're here with you. And I'm sure you've got relations, maybe some... Oh, if you know how to get through to him, don't hesitate.
А почему так сложно это, блять, все? Идите нахер.
You notice nothing that might indicate a prognosis?
No, not till I met Art, anyway. It seems to be all he remembers. This was in his pocket. He doesn't seem to have any reaction to it now, but he held... Thank you.
House of Healing. Wonder what he found.
Forever.
You wish to speak? He is? Then I must see him. Insensible or not, he knows something. I will go to see him at once. Join me when you can. Has he shown any sign of coming to his senses?
Nathaniel and me climbing up a tree.
It's true then. He's met Daniel. There's no other way he'd know that name. This is just what we needed. Well done. We need to wake him. He must know something about where to find Daniel. If he was able to escape the Shadowfell, then it mustn't have managed to consume his spirit. Well, not all of it anyway. We need to unlock whatever's left of him, inside his head. There must be something to trigger him. A word, a memory, an item. We just need to find it. I don't deserve you.
И чё?
He keeps saying Daniel's name. He must know more. Without Daniel, no. And I don't know how I can find him without speaking. I don't deserve... He keeps saying Daniel's name. He keeps saying Daniel's name.
Так.
Greeting.
Рассказать кто-нибудь что-нибудь может? Нет?
So...
Yes, we wait. If we're called, we join the fight against Geit.
What are you looking for?
Блин.
Pleasure. Premium trinkets and doodahs.
О,
Let's head inside.
I wish we had a bloody army.
If you're all right by Jahira, you're all right by me.
я, короче, доспех.
Take care now.
Потом всякого дерьма.
making me sweat. Up to.
Assume nothing. Onward.
What's next, I wonder?
На перегрузке.
If you're all right by Jahira, you're all right by me. Take care now.
Attention.
Stock up while you can. I only hope I've brought enough to see us through.
Еще раз, что ли?
It'll need.
If you're all right by Jahira, you're all right by me. Take care now.
to do.
Enough waiting. I crave.
Stock up while you can. I only hope I brought enough to see us through.
Так.
Take care now.
There's more where that came from.
Wish we had stone or steel.
On my way.
Let's march. There we go.
Eager for battle. Proceeding.
What's the story? Where to?
Нет. Кого трахнуть?
Don't burn yourself.
Кто это вообще это написал?
Come on, let's go.
If you're all right by Jahira, you're all right by me. Take care now.
All right. What now?
If you're all right by Jahira, you're all right by me.
Kijk.
Take care.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Premium trinkets and doodahs. In the market for something special?
Kijk.
Pleasure. Last night's best bargains right here. Check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need? Pleasure.
Best get going. Best be on my way.
Won't hold out the darkness forever.
If you're all right by Jahira, you're all right by me.
Kijk.
Take care now. If you're all right by Jahira, you're all right by me. Take care now.
Jahira wants to know about supplies. Will we make it home?
Burning through
Ja, dajcie mi swoje złote.
So just about do.
Just about.
Just about. We shouldn't hang around too long, though.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
So that's progress.
Блять.
Hey, you.
Блять.
I'd love to, thanks.
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Краски.
Jahira wants to know about supplies. Will we make it home?
Burning through our oil, but it should just about do.
Just about.
Just about. We shouldn't hang around too long, though.
Soldier.
I've got a long road ahead. What path lies before me?
Добрый ей.
Hey, good looking.
Я начал таскать, может, блять.
At least things have stayed interesting. Time to press ahead.
Need anything?
Две краски.
I'll be here if you need.
Ty za nim nie? Nie. Spokojcie. Tak.
All's well that ends. Oh, not as bad as it could have.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
No time to rest. Need to find a way forward.
Surely a great blow for the company.
Ему.
Might be useful.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Take a moment, Bran. Savor our victory over the Dryder.
I'll celebrate when Ketheric's dead. Not before.
We're still alive, Bran. It's worth a cheer at the very least.
Have you ever known me to cheer?
There's always the first time.
Premium trinkets and doodah.
Drop anything? I didn't drop anything. Good. Keep not dropping things.
Last like best bargain right here.
So now what? We just wait. Hope that Trousseau comes through.
Yes, we wait. If we're called, we join the fight against Catherine. And with the true soul, we will land the final blow.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock. Premium trinkets and
What's hiding here? Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Have a gander at the finest stock.
Take a moment, Bran. Savor our victory over the Drider.
I'll celebrate when you...
Cheer at the very least. First time.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
Nice strategy back there. If we put our heads together, I bet you and me can make a tidy stack of coin in Baldur's Gate. But Raphael's offered me a partnership already, and it seems like a sweeter deal than throwing my lot in with you.
Дура, если ему тут продашь, тебе пиздец.
No, kid. No.
Poison? You must love the taste of it. He seems to know you pretty well. Looked like he was doing a pretty good job. If I had to deal with gods and worms in my head, I'd make a deal with anyone. Look, you saved us. Not knocking that. But after you left, Zevlor lost his nerve. Gave up the fight. I won't. Now there's no grove, no coin, no one taking us to the city. I'm not letting my crew get eaten by shadows. Maybe I'll make a deal. Maybe I won't.
Ты дура.
One of the worst things about getting old. Watching kids make the same exact mistakes you made. And knowing there's absolutely nothing you can say to change their mind. Then again, Mol's a hell of a lot smarter than I was at that age. Maybe she'll figure it out. Hope you're right. I'll keep an eye on her anyway. Doesn't hurt to have a beefy auntie on your side, right?
Wonder if I could
Парники, дадите пиво.
If this is about Roland, go away. He called me a ragged little devil. I will too. Anyway, it's his loss. I found this book. Oh, I was gonna give it to Roland so he could learn new spells, you know? Beats drinking till he forgets the ones he knows. Maybe. Anyway, I'm...
Блять, дай книгу.
Hey? You forget something? The one for Roland? What about it?
Да. Не хочу тебя хамить. О, получилось.
Guess you can have it then. Anyway,
Так, самое новое. Дерьмо.
I tried telling Mr.
Rest while you...
Have a gander at the finest stock.
Its death was surely a great blow to the cult.
I'll be honest, didn't think we stood a...
Чё пивко? Забери. И тут пусто. Понятно. Мгм.
I'm ready.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting.
What's next?
Can't give up now.
Greeting.
Пиздим давай. Добрый день. Стоит. Что с тобой, блядь? Добрый
I didn't
день.
realize I had an audience. The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isabel. Pleased to meet you.
Да, я тоже.
Myself and Our Lady are doing what we can to hold the line. I hear you and your tadpole will be our offense. Free from the Absolute's influence, yet able to walk among cultists.
Да.
It's almost too good to be true. But I'd be a poor cleric indeed not to avail of a blessing when I see one. Let me guess. Jaheira sent you to beg a protection spell off her favorite cleric.
Да. Накладывай. Кайф.
The blessing falls uneasily over your tainted body. You can't help but dream. To kill her would destroy all of last life.
Ко мне не пришел этот.
You yearn for it so deeply.
Perfect.
Да.
It'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the Shadow Curse, which will get you closer to the towers. It won't be enough to protect you against the areas of utter darkness, though, where the curse is strongest. This lantern should, though.
Ага.
Ketherick is a frightening man, but you have something he doesn't. Allies worth having. While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to... Wait. Do you hear that? Something's wrong.
Добрый день.
Hello, Isabel.
Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Ketherick himself.
Нихуя. Ты его знаешь?
He's a flaming fist. Or was. Came with the others when we
Пришел
created
в
this haven.
трактир.
And I thank you for your hospitality. True soul, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketherick, alive.
Чё? Ну, я же очень мудрый. Можно попробовать. О, 6 всего лишь.
A haunting face swims into your mind's eye, its instructions vivid in your mind. Nothing is more important than bringing the girl alive.
What's going on? If you have something to say, say it.
Pathetic. The Absolute sees all. Your treachery will be punished.
Ну да.
The Absolute. Of course.
Ну, конечно.
You can't believe them, Marcus. Ketherick will never give you whatever it is you've been promised.
Да, у него батя кондон.
He already has.
Что? Куриные крылья, блядь? Круто. Да, меня сейчас откинет. Школьница.
Moon Maiden, guide my hand.
With Isabel dead, the whole sanctuary will be flooded with blood. A far finer future than her taken alive.
Да не буду я, блядь, убивать ее. 8. На вилами, что ли, дерется? Так. Чё? Херачим. Да? еще. Блять, мимо. Ладно.
My turn.
Бей. Я сейчас только сначала войти надо. Врач.
Well, so much for peace.
Так мало тут. Вероятность попасть. У него класс брони. Дубинка какой-то сраный вооружен. С брони 17. Да почему?
Best be on my way.
Почему у нее уже картинка Козла умерла? Ее поднял Китерик. Сильные заклинания. Главное, чтобы эту не замочили. Красиво. А где Изабель-то?
We need everyone alive.
Блять, ладно. За Светоч. Если ничего встал.
Your penance will be paid now.
Taking position.
Да, и...
Jimmy on the
Ты
go.
хотя бы не поскользнись. Опа.
Sometimes the only way out is through. Need to find a way forward.
Блять. Варвар. Ничья.
Take you. Got to move.
Shade where we are walking.
still breathing, despite everything.
Этого захуярит. И этого захуярит. Вот этого не захуярит.
I'm coming for you.
Зачем я Гейт пошел? Красиво вылечить надо.
In that corpse. You should take a look.
Breathe deep and move.
Come through. Yes, we wait. Join the fight against
Isabel, are you all right?
I'm fine.
Marcus has been with us since the start. They've been tracking us this whole time. And that was no random attack. You were the target, Isabel. They know how important you are.
Это
They
точка
don't know
его.
about you. Ketheric will strike again. We need you to strike first. Discover the source of his invulnerability. Make him mortal so we can make him bleed. Good luck.
We're in more danger than I knew. If something happens to me, everyone in this inn is dead. Like that. Why does a man like him do anything? Power, spite, some kind of twisted personal morality. I can understand why he'd want me dead. Without me keeping the curse at bay, everyone in this inn, everyone intent on killing him, is dead too. As for why he'd want to take me alive, I don't know. And I don't want to find out. Now that we have you, I hope I won't have to. Good, because your work here is only beginning. No mercy. For Ketheric will have none on you. End this.
Maybe we should ask someone else.
No one cares. No one but us.
Yeah. Дерьмо какое-то.
Take a moment, Bran. Savor our victory over the dragon.
I'll celebrate when Ketheric.
Наш правительство.
Every scrap of your marrow yearns to end her.
On with you. Unless you want to come back to a gaggle of shadow-cursed harpers. Go on, then. It belongs to the goddess Shah. According to the harpers, it fell here when they defeated Ketheric. The one who tried to have me kidnapped. I suppose they didn't defeat him quite hard enough. Right place, right time. When a cleric of Selûne stumbles into a Sharan shadow, she's bound to set it to rights. At any cost. I could say the same. But perhaps we should save the trivia till we're on the other side of this thing. Promise not to die, and we'll celebrate with our life stories. Moon and shadow, light and dark. Divine sisters ever at war. And this place has become one more battlefield. Sometimes life forces us to choose sides. Luckily, sometimes the choice is obvious.
Понятно. Что скажешь? Чего не скажешь? Третий этаж, что ли, есть? Сидим?
Traitors among us. A child taken. And still I can only feel relief. If they had taken Isabel too, You know me already. But you'll have the honor of making up for my blunder here. I trust that you will. Then speak. Ugh, some crusty ballad monger, I expect. They have me slaying gods or laying with them, depending on the bard. You'll have to sing that one for me when all of this is done. In any case, it was a lifetime ago by now. We fight, we die, and we just hope that when our time comes, there is someone else to take our place. The songs would have you believe we saved the realm's entire. Perhaps we did. They simply refused to stay saved. The shadows haven't consumed you. Then speak. The same way hoppers learn of anything. Poking noses where they don't belong. We sent an agent to infiltrate this cult. The latest fad among the city's board, until that same agent returned and tried to plant a knife in my neck. My first encounter with a true soul. I'm glad ours ended on friendlier terms. From there, I made some inquiries of my own. Saw firsthand how easily the cult could turn friend to foe with but the twist of a tadpole. And so I gathered my harpers and came to the source. Moonrise Towers.
Понятненько. Чуть не скажешь?
The shadows haven't consumed you. Then speak. The shadows haven't a search burden.
Понятно. А ты? А я тебя спрашивал.
I was hoping you'd come to chat.
Should just about do.
Just about?
Just about. We shouldn't hang around too long, though.
Блять, ах, Арсин. Арсин уж?
Maybe we should ask someone else.
Who? No one cares.
He keeps saying Thaniel's name. He keeps saying Thaniel's. Without Thaniel, no.
open up.
That's odd. The flame won't go out.
Ah, a continual flame. There's no dousing fire like this.
Понятно.
Playtime's over, pet. Ah, I love this time of year. The dickheads start popping up wherever you look.
What do you want, Mizora?
Drop the attitude and perk up your ears. You've got a new mission. Absolute's cult has gone and grabbed one of Zariel's assets. A devil. And a powerful one at that. They're locked up in the cult's fortress, Moonrise Towers. And you're getting them out. Will, your playmate's wasting precious time. Let's see about getting his priorities fixed. Clause Z, Section 13. Should promised soul refuse obeyance or neglect duty, the pact holder shall cast the promised into Avernus as a lemure. I'll make it simple. Will fails or refuses, and he turns to a thick blob of stink flesh and sinks to Avernus. Now, be a good boy and play fetch, pup, or you'll spend an eternity sizzling in the hells.
You know, I feel a connection between us. Like we're
Я тебя ебать не
two
буду.
souls walking the same path. Every step we walk trails blood. Killing is an instinct for us. I respect you for that. I would keep the murders in our own camp to a minimum. But otherwise, we're very much on the same page. I just worry that we're not considering all our options when it comes to our uninvited guests. How many people are infected with them, do you think? Hundreds? Thousands? And they're not just goblin trash. There are powerful people in the worm's thrall. Whoever's waiting for us at Moonrise Towers controls it all. But if we can take that control from them, imagine the power we'd wield. A pity. I thought you had more ambition than that. Still, we're not there yet. Maybe you'll see the light. Yet.
Иди в жопу. Что скажешь?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
А ты?
Well, my day just improved.
God damn it! Why did it have to be Mizora? Why did it have to be Zariel? We're supposed to risk our necks to get one of her assets? What if it's a runaway like me? Or something far worse? Look, Will's happiness is my happiness. I'd sooner see myself a Lemur than him. But it's a bad idea to play games with the devil. You never win. Not ever.
Понятно.
The more bullshit she pours, the more of it I'm forced to swallow. Mizora set me on fiends inside and outside the Hells. She's never ordered a rescue. Gods. She makes a mockery of everything the Blade stands for. Such an asshole. Not a one. All that matters is that we free it. Fail, and I'm made a mindless blob clawing at demons on the front lines of the Blood War. And it means everything to me. I always knew what my future held, and I know I chose right. Then we know our mission. All roads converge at Moonrise. The Fathers at Moonrise Towers. We can't and we won't. The shadows be damned.
Апельсин ушел, интересно. Апельсин ушел. Тогда спать. Ага. Охуенно, это выбор.
The voice of the Absolute is strong here, and getting stronger. I don't know how much longer I can resist it. But it's good to see you're making progress.
Ага. Что-то юбку такую короткую надела.
You took an unexpected route here. You did a brave thing, saving those people in the grove. I commend your efficiency. It just doesn't stop. We are being bombarded by
почему я
waves of
проебываю все
telepathic
кубы?
energy.
Меня
Wave
заебало.
after wave with hardly a breath between them. I almost dare not rest. Each wave a set of orders to the infected. The order for your transformation has been given many times already.
Кайф.
Of course not. I just hope my powers last long enough to see this through. In any case, the Absolute knows you carry me with you now. It wants to retrieve me. I stole it from Blackith. Her continued rule depends on it. As long as the Absolute exists, I am trapped within the prism. I can only control the power from here. We must make sure Blackith never gets her hands on the prism. Nor the Absolute.
Выебать-то можно?
Unfortunately, They are both dedicating more and more resources to retrieving it. The task ahead is monumental. But we're all that stands between victory for the Absolute and freedom for all. This is not just about you and I anymore. It has become far bigger than us. You must infiltrate Moonrise Towers, discover the secrets of the Absolute, and put an end to it. So we can finally be free. Now I must rest. And you must carry on. Do not let my efforts be in vain.
Wiecie, tam krew Energy Shadow Heart.
A long way to go still.
Блять.
The lantern gives off a chilly. You notice a tiny.
Oh, please! Oh, golly me, oh my! You must release me, or this lantern only lights the way when I am hurting night and day.
Finally! Been trapped in that coffin with no one but a mad rider and my own farts for company.
Did me a good turn there, didn't you? What do I owe you? Sure I can, but yeah, sure, why not? Here, give this bell a shake. Speak the magic words and you'll get what you've earned. Protection from the shadow curse. What more could a dingus want? You're welcome. Rather. Been blessed already, haven't you? Move on with your life.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Prime spot for an ambush.
Ambush. Понятно.
Can't slow down.
That might be worth a look.
Time for some bloody work.
Victory awaits. I will ascend. Make way.
Я Крис какой хороший.
count on me.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Victory awaits. Taking position.
Good idea, Karlak.
Ready.
Breathe deep and move.
Ну, отложенный.
There is work to do.
Don't be shy. While I'm at it,
No one stopped me yet. Light on my feet.
Bones. Rusted weapons. A great battle.
think. No one buried their dead.
Best avoid that trap.
Да что такое-то, блядь? Что, блядь, происходит? Не скажешь?
I was hoping you'd come to chat.
Нужна помощь.
Hauliers and merchants wanted. Sail the silvery seas, gaze upon the gate. No experience required.
Потом.
Make no mistake. I will have... We're close. I can feel it. The Absolute. Its power is strong here.
That's far enough.
His thoughts invade your own, probing for purchase. Your parasite purrs in recognition.
My apologies. Welcome back, true soul. What news? General Ketheric's advisor went off on a field trip. Zarel's in charge till he gets back.
You'll find Zarel in the audience chamber, true soul. She'll be wanting to hear from you.
Let's hope this Zarel likes what we have to say.
Praise the Absolute.
I itch to draw my weapon and gut every last one of these cultists.
You're keen. Just don't get carried away. Some of those guts might be of use to us unspilled, at least for a while.
Better than to indulge every craving, Shadowheart. But when the time is right, the Absolutists will feel the sting of my blade. There can be no doubt. This is the place. This is where we'll discover the secret of the Absolute.
Another true soul. The disciple will want to see you. Through the main doors.
I did as I was told! Followed every order I was given!
The facts suggest otherwise. You were ordered to retrieve the artifact. You failed to do so.
Take it up with Minthara! She's the one who...
Enough!
A blast of mental energy washes over you, filling the room. Your tadpole squirms, urging you to obey.
You failed to retrieve the artifact. You failed to protect your true soul. You do not deserve to live.
You ain't serious! You can't be!
General Thorm?
Let our newest arrival speak. You have seen what these creatures are capable of, and you have seen their inadequacies, isn't that so? What is your judgment?
We did as we were told! We're loyal to the Absolute! Tell him!
Enough! True Soul, tell the General how the goblins served our cause.
Thank you! It's good to be appreciated.
I'm sure they were very enthusiastic. But zeal without efficacy is for children, not servants. We are too close to the ending, and the new beginning. I can coddle failure no longer. Kill them, quickly.
What? No! You creaking old bag of shit!
I'm so sorry, my lord. She's an unbeliever outside my control.
Try again.
No! No!
Dispose of the rest as you see fit. Or better yet, let us take advantage of our surprising guest and their particular creative genius. I'm sure the results will send a clear message to the troops on the importance of discipline.
Of course, my lord. Thank you. You heard the General. The goblins are yours. Deal with them however you wish. Here in the seat of the Absolute's power, your authority over them is complete. They will obey any command. Report to me upstairs when you're done.
Yeah, you ain't gonna do anything drastic, are ya? We've been nothing but loyal! Praise the Absolute, and praise you, true soul!
You did the right thing. I'm sure those nasties deserved a bollocking, but we're no executioners. Let's go see what Zarel makes of it.
In another lifetime, you were greeted in this throne room like a god, not the living wreck you are now. Your disgrace has something to do with this Ketheric. You yearn to flay him until he forgets himself, as you have. With difficulty, you banish the pooling evil that bewitches your quivering limbs. Perhaps parts of you were scattered in this spire. Time to knit yourself together.
The seat of the Absolute's power, occupied by a general that cannot be killed. But his followers are flesh and blood. We must learn what fuels his power.
The Absolute calls us all to her design. Your family will answer. Eventually.
Well, Flo didn't tell a lie. She said...
Now there's a name I'd hope never to hear again. What was Flo doing here?
Didn't think to quiz her about her business.
Florenta the Garotta. A Cambion I knew back in Avernus. She was the closest thing I had to a friend. That said, she would have choked the life out of me if I ever turned my back on her. The fact that she knows where I am, where I might be going, doesn't exactly delight me. Let's hope it doesn't come to that. What did she want, anyway?
She came dressed as a novice. Gave me 3 soul coins. Said I could sell them if I wanted. But if I kept them for you, she'd consider it a favor owed.
Soul coins, huh? Those could come in handy.
Sure. But she did have a condition. For every coin you take, you've got to hear the story of the soul trapped inside.
There you have it. Flo came all this way just to try to make me feel like shit. Clever use of her time. Memorized a bunch of sad stories on her behalf, did you?
Didn't need to. Your Flo did some devil woo-woo and stuck 'em in my head. Couldn't forget now if I wanted to. You want the coins or not? First coins got the soul of a woman named Maveri. She was born to a cruel mother, and a violent father, and 3 evil brothers, all named Baldur. She never knew a day of love in all her life. When she was a girl of 15, she sold her soul to Tiamat in exchange for someone who would love her unconditionally. She got what she asked for. A fellow named Clint, destined to be her soulmate. Struck by a cart and died a few moments after clapping eyes on our Maveri. Poor guy. The scud of her soul is yours now.
Thanks, I guess.
Sure you will. This one has got the soul of a man named Frakes. Lived in a village near Neverwinter. Hit hard by the worst hunger in 1,000 years. Frakes called out for help. Prayed for his children to have meat to eat. Zariel answered. Made old Frakes grow flesh upon flesh after flesh. His wee ones had all the meat they could stomach.
He should have known. Better to die 1,000 deaths than let Zariel into your life.
Whatever you need to tell yourself. Last one's got the soul of a little boy named Ungir. 8 years old. He liked playing in the sun with his friends. That's all I know.
That's all?
That's all. Oh, and this slip of scratch.
Well, thanks, Flo. Hearing a bunch of desperate horror has ruined my day, which I suppose was the point.
You got 3 soul coins after the bargain, didn't you? I'd quit whinging if I were you. I did my part. That means our business is done. Unless you've got actual gold to hand. Better hope you can...
We are each of us threads in her design. Even those we once called monsters.
Ah, a new face come to bask in the light of the Absolute. Of course. Just before some got... A pity neither of us saw what happened. Nothing worth repeating. Corpses don't much go in for commerce. Here, though, look around. All manner of beasties united against the enemies of the Absolute. Quite a god to bring them all together, and quite a fool who draw their ire. Hmm?
Hmm?
All who pass through here find their way to the absolute. How painful. But look at me, preaching. And when I'm only here to serve. Anything to trade, true soul? An honor.
Keeps looking over. I'll feed him his own loincloth.
We are each of us threads in...
If you have coin, then show it. Ha! The Absolute needs warriors for her crusade. But I prove it. Who's singing your name?
Да ёб твой рот, блять!
Want anything from my stash? You pay less than the rest. Slaughter well.
Я хотел еду у тебя купить.
The Absolute's war drums beat loud in your chest. Slaughter.
Stay with me while we wait.
I'm not worthy. I never learned the words.
We're in the belly of the beast now. Try not to do anything too heroic. Yes! We need to go find Damon. I'm going to get a hug. Soon! You saw the extent of Flo's friendship. She'll lend you a hand, long as she can crush your spirit while she's at it. I knew never to let my guard down around her. She always... If she'd been completely different from who she was, we might have been real friends. Nothing worth reading. Cambion manipulation at its most obvious. I guess she did. Much as it makes me want to puke to admit it. Devils, you know. Fucking devils. They really screw with you, don't they? Oh, hi.
Wouldn't have if not.
Ладно, что у вас тут?
The disciple has returned upstairs, but
Of many hearts.
There you are. Well, two things. Good news and bad news. I only need one more piece. Exactly.
Oh my god.
Hang on.
Yeah, sure. But first, Fix me.
Same as last time. Only one way to find out.
You feel so nice. I can't believe it. Thank you, Damon. Thank you so much.
It's the least I could do. Before you go, that engine of yours, it's contained for the moment, but it's just too hot to exist here in the material plane indefinitely. I know you know that, but the thing is, there's a cure. I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold to sustain metals like the ones inside you. You have to return to Avernus. For good. Or this thing is going to burn you up from the inside out. And sooner than you think.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus, Zarya will force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again. I'd rather die.
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might be better with you in it. Even in Avernus. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure, but at this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
Yeah. Apart from the doom and gloom, you've given me more than
It's been my pleasure.
This is the best day. The best day! I'm so happy for me too. Now I just need to find someone to cuddle up to tonight. I'm not sure. Withers was giving me the old eye the other night. Then again, maybe it was just an old eye. Listen, I'm never going... I don't expect anyone to understand that. But I've been dealt a hand most people don't have to contemplate. You heard Damon. There is no... But I don't want to talk about this. And for the first time in a decade, there are people I care about all around me. Thanks, soldier. What are you thinking about? Incredible. I can be close to you now, without fear, without thinking too hard. We can just be. I don't want to think about that now. I want to think about now. No more than anyone else. Well, maybe slightly more. I was hoping... Hey, you.
Poor Kolak. She can finally seek out the touch of another, only to be... He's trouble. Worse, he's a traitor. Very serious of you. But go ahead. I won't pretend that I don't know what you mean. Ever since we entered the shop, give me some time. If I can figure out whatever it is that I need to do, well, fine. What's quite considering all we've been through?